waiting on this.
Coming up next, the Grizzlies. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our... All right, Grant. Coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Edey out there with Jackson. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Wells in at the 3. Shoots. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Pippen. He's watched by Cunningham. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
He misses the free throw. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Detroit. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Pippen, the pass to Bane. The baseline J. Here's Edey. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Schroeder. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Good work there as it goes.
You don't expect this from Jackson Jr. He catches them by surprise by passing it.
Outside Schroeder. Picked by Stewart. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Pass to Pippen. Jackson with it. Here's Pippen. From 12 feet, Thompson pulls it in. And Allie LaForce spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Allie?
They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Getting aggressive through the defense. Bane has to fight for this one.
And Richard, since bursting onto the scene, Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. The free throw drops for Bane. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You must select your dancing shoes at home.
a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Malik Beasley.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Hardaway finds Cunningham. They set the pick. Up and over Kennard. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Here's Edey. Stewart defends. Clock at 6. Pass to Bain. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Thompson outside. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. To the middle. Here's Wells. And Cunningham pulls it down. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 6. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kennard against Cunningham. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Beasley's checked in for Detroit. Jackson with a screen on Beasley to the paint. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hardaway hits them both. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Wells. Back to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at Memphis. 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note.
You know, for Memphis, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Wells, the pass to Kennard. Here's Edey. Stewart defends. And Stewart over to help. And he gets the bucket. Edey's got 6 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Tipped away. Bain against Hardaway. Lets it fly from 18. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And it's Hardaway getting it done as a pick-and-roll ball handler, something he did a lot of early in his career.
And the basket by Bain. 7 points in the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Jackson against Thompson, and he drives in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Bain, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Beasley misses. Memphis leading by 11. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Give him 8 points now. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Buries it from 3. Bain's got 12 points in the game.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thompson. They set the screen. Shoots over Jackson. Thompson, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Kennard. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. That's a shot he loves. Unless there's a guy right in his jersey, he's going to convert.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Keeping up all in motion. Here you go, Pistons. Dancer.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Thompson. Fontecchio's checked in for Hardaway. And Sasser's subbed in for Schroeder. Kennard outside. Beasley outside. Pass to Holland. And here's Sasser. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots it. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. He buries it from 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Reed. Back to Sasser. Picked by Reed. Tries it from 16, and he hits the jumper.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sail.
Sasser can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Kennard for 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Holland. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Aldama, the pass to Kennard. Soft touch off the glass. Kennard's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And they pick up 2. There's 37 seconds left now in the first quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Marcus Sasser. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Luke Kennard. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pistons trail by 20. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Holland. Banked it in off the glass. Holland's got his second bucket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Aldama outside. Pass to Kennard. Nice open look, but it's no good. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Memphis ahead. They lead by 18. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Oh boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
We've got Asar Thompson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kate Cunningham. And then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Stewart in at the center. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now here's Kennard. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. Now here's Stewart. Over Edey. Stewart, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Wells. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. You look at Kennard, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Hardaway's checked in for Beasley. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Stewart, a screen on Jackson. To the inside. Here's Pippen. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. To the wing on the left. Lets a 3 fly. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Schroeder. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Pass to Stewart. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Timeout call. Memphis.
Here we go, man. Time to get hype. Everybody, it's the Pistons Hype Squad. Who wants the free t-shirt? Line is set. They're gonna come to the world.
Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. Memphis leading by 11. Outside Bain. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Edey. And here's Bain to win the drought. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Stewart. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pippen, pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Stewart. Hardaway with it. Now Thompson. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Cunningham. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And he makes both free throws. Grizzlies lead by 12. Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Shoots from 12. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Pippen's got his second bucket on the night. Now here's Thompson. And here's Schroeder. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Stewart. Outside Schroeder. Up top Stewart. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Cunningham. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Goes up on the baseline. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Schroeder.
When you have the strength of Bain, he does not mind getting the contact to get to the line. He actually has a knack for it.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first one falls.
At the offensive end, Bain has put in the work, and he is a true force.
Beasley's checked in for Cunningham. And so he hits both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Pistons trail by 14. Beasley outside. Back to Schroeder. Stewart inside. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Pistons, Stewart. Isaiah.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
That's good from Stewart. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Jackson. Over Beasley. It's good from in tight. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Here's Beasley. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Memphis leading by 13. Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Dennis Schroeder.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Thompson. Fontecchio's checked in for Hardaway. And Sasser's subbed in for Schroeder. Pass to Holland. Now Sasser. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. Sasser's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside Bain. Pass to Edey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Fontecchio with the ball. Here's Holland. Tries a 10-footer. Again, the Pistons score.
Anytime you get a look that good, oh, it's a great trip.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. The Grizzlies 4th.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
From the arc. From deep, Bain. Holland with a rebound. Pistons trail by 10. Fontecchio, the pass to Beasley. Here's Fontecchio. Out to the right wing. Here's Holland. And again, it's Detroit converting. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Kennard. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Holland. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Left side Bain. Aldama outside. Here's Huff, guarded by Reed. The jump hook. Huff can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Sasser. Fires the 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Kennard passes to Aldama. For 3. The Pistons clear it.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Holland. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Beasley for three. Aldama grabs a board.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Huff. Poke loose. Sasser outside. Here's Holland. Down low. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw no good. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Spencer comes in for Desmond Bane. And the second free throw is good. 1:42 left to play in the half. Pass to Aldama. Jackson for three. The rebound by Beasley. Pistons trail by 4. Fontecchio outside. Beasley outside. Here's Holland. Fires from deep. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Kennard finds Jackson to stop the drought, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Spencer. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Pass to Beasley. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Jackson outside. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Here's Aldama. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Reed with it. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Pippen. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. On the court for Memphis, Jackson out there with Edey. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Wells in at small forward.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Schroeder against Bane. Outside Schroeder, picked by Stewart from outside the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Wells. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. 9-point game. Pass to Schroeder. Can they get it? And off the front iron, and in it goes. Schroeder's got 6.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And Stewart over to help. Here's Pippen, defended by Hardaway. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Stewart, a screen on Jackson. Hardaway from outside. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Pippen. Here's Edey. Stewart defends. And Stewart over to help. Here's Pippen. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Pippen's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Cunningham. And looking at our leaderboard now. Here are the big men putting up the big points over the last 10 games. Jaren Jackson is 2nd.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
No good on that one. And he's good on the 2nd. Grizzlies lead by 9. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Basket's good. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Cunningham. From 9 feet, and it falls all over the rim and in. Cunningham's got 9.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Inside, here's Edie. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The 17-footer, and it's Cunningham missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Pippen. Let's go with a 3, and the 3-pointer goes. He's got 11.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Stewart. Uses the glass on the layup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Edie. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Edie. Bane's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What I love about Bane is how efficient he is, and it's because he's a high IQ player.
Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Grizzlies lead by 12. Here's Pippen. 11 points in the game over Cunningham. Pippen, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Wells. To the middle. Here's Edie. Schroeder with a rebound. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Detroit.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Pass to Edie. Jackson outside. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now Schroeder. To the inside. Okay, powers it in.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And some changes here for Detroit. Fontecchio's checked in for Hardaway. Beasley comes in for Schroeder. And Sasser's subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Pippen. Here's Kennard. He's got 14. Pass to Bane. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
The free throw drops for Bane. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Pass to Kennard. Aldama outside. Here's Wells. Aldama with it. Basket counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Thompson outside. Back to Sasser. Now Thompson. It's Beasley on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Stewart, a screen on Bain. Beasley. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bain. Jackson with it. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Kennard passes to Aldama. Jackson outside. With some arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Beasley outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Beasley's got 9.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Wells. Unable to get that one. Pistons trail by 17. Stewart outside. Thompson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Reed's checked in for the Pistons. Schroeder comes in for Sasser. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Memphis leading by 15. Pass to Bain. There's a minute 59 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bain's got 23 points. Thompson outside. It's Beasley on the wing, guarded by Bain. Lets it go from 11. He gets it in there. Beasley's got 4 points this quarter. Memphis has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Kennard for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Schroeder. And here's Beasley. He's got 11. Drills it from deep. Beasley's got 14 points for the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Aldama, the pass to Bain. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Schroeder passes to Beasley. Puts the move on. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the 2nd half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Reed. Thompson, a screen on Jackson. From downtown, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Desmond Bain getting it done for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Cunningham in at the point with Beasley. They're the backcourt. Sar Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Puts up a 3, hits a 3-pointer.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Beasley against Bane. Doubled by Beasley. Back to Bane. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Beasley. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 27 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Stewart, the pass to Beasley. Stolen by Bane. Pass to Pippen. Here's Edey. Out to the right wing. Outside Bane. And counted from 12 feet. That's 29 for him.
A high percentage look for Bane. He gets to his spot and just nails it.
Stewart outside. Pass to Hardaway. Thompson outside. Now Cunningham. The 3. The rebound by Edey. Here's Wells. Up and over Hardaway. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Stewart. Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
That's good from Stewart. Stewart hits them both. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set a pick. Pass to Aldama. The turnaround Jay. Here's Pippen. The 3 from Bane. Counted from distance. Bane's got 18 points in just the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Wells. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Malik Beasley.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Pistons. And he sinks the second. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Down by 12. Stewart outside. They set the pick. He shoots a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches it. Pippen, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Cunningham outside. With the floater. Grizzlies with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
To the paint. Outside Bain. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game. Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And the free throw, no good. Grizzlies lead by 13. And stolen by Hardaway. Right side Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. From the wing, the Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Bain. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Bain's got 34. Beasley outside. From behind the arc. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Wells. Fires the three. Drops in the three. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Here's Hardaway. And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham confident in his range.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Jackson. Aldama with it. Stewart defends. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bain. And another basket for Memphis.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Beasley outside. Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Memphis leading by 19. Pass to Bain. All alone. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Cunningham with the ball. And it's Aldama picking him up. Outside Schroeder. And here's Cunningham outside. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 22.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Jackson outside. Wells, the pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Schroeder. Stewart inside, working on Aldama. Blocked! Here's Pippen. 4-3. Rebound Detroit. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot from 12. The shot off that time. Memphis leading by 18. Pippen, pass to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Tim Hardaway. Thompson, he's checked in for Beasley. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Edie's checked in for Aldama. Timeout, Grizzlies. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Desmond Bane.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Picked by Stewart. Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Pass to Bane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Good on the second one. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Bane.
The free throw drops for Bane. And Bane drops them both. Pistons trail by 20.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Desmond Bane.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And here's Schroeder outside. The rebound by Jackson.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wells. Blocked!
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pistons basketball.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup